Exodus 1-6. Now Joseph and all his brothers and all that generation died. That means those leaders who knew Israel died. Imagine when people who knew you in any situation, workplace, village, country, are no more. Anyone who could defend you is no more. Verse 7. But the Israelites were exceedingly fruitful, they multiplied greatly, increased in numbers, and became so numerous that the land was filled with them. Then a new king, to whom Joseph meant nothing, came to power in Egypt. Look, he said to his people, the Israelites have become far too numerous for us. Come, we must deal shrewdly with them, or they will become even more numerous and, if war breaks out, will join our enemies, fight against us and leave the country. So they put slave masters over them to oppress them with forced labor, and they built Pithom and Ramses as store cities for Pharaoh. But the more they were oppressed, the more they multiplied and spread, so the Egyptians came to dread the Israelites and worked them ruthlessly. They made their lives bitter with harsh labor in brick and mortar and with all kinds of work in the fields. In all their harsh labor the Egyptians worked them with no mercy. The king of Egypt said to the Hebrew midwives, whose names were Shiphrah and Puah, when you are helping the Hebrew women during childbirth on the delivery stool, if you see that the baby is a boy, kill him, but if it is a girl, let her live. The midwives, however, feared God and did not do what the king of Egypt had told them to do, they let the boys live. Then the king of Egypt summoned the midwives and asked them, Why have you done this? Why have you let the boys live? The midwives answered the king, So they must have discussed, Hebrew women are not like Egyptian women, they are vigorous and give birth before the midwives arrive. This was their response. In our day-to-day situation, we know it's very easy to kill a newborn. There are endless cases of even babies being exchanged at birth. There is no difference between women giving births, they are all helpless at some stage. But Shiphrah and Puah did the right thing since they had a choice, this was their king, they could have benefited immensely. They defied the king's order. They choose the right thing. They decided they will not kill babies. What did God do to the two midwives? God was kind to the midwives, and the people increased and became even more numerous. And because the midwives feared God, He gave them families of their own. May God help us defy and start doing the right thing. We all have an opportunity to do the right thing. We all have an opportunity to be a Shiphrah and Puah, and we pray God to give us our Shiphrah and Puah and not the slave masters. Thank you. Like and subscribe for more Bible summaries.